Morning, gang, or it's morning for me. Maybe the first time you see this, it's a different time of the day. New warm-up here. We're, like I said before, cycling them over on Thursdays. This one is going to continue to have a few things that help us develop our handstand walking, which we've been playing with for a few weeks. But now we're going to start to phase in a little bit of work for the lower leg into the hips to help us make some progress on our pistols. Just little daily things aimed at trying to move us in the direction of making some progress on a pistol type thing, just like the last few weeks are something to help with handstand walking type things. We've got the chorus of landscaping going on outside. We'll see if I need to close the door. Anyway, let's start real easy. Every day we're just going to go a minute of just kind of bouncing and hopping. Like imagine if you were jumping rope, real kind of light and airy. Kind of let those arms go. This is one of those things where you have to let go of some self-conscious criticism here. You're going to look kind of goofy, but we're all doing it together, so no big deal. All I want you to feel or think about is being springy off the ground, being kind of light on your feet, and just like generally being able to bounce back and forth. Like I said, if you can allow the shoulders to kind of bounce and flow with it, that's a bonus. If you can kind of release a little bit through the belly, even better, but a nice way to kind of start the day, the morning, the afternoon, wherever you are. Breathe. Get kind of like you see a dog get up and he kind of shakes his body off. The same idea. We're just getting some shaking, some springiness into the body. Hopefully by the end you're feeling like you're embracing more of the quality of what this is after than in the beginning. It would be a good sign that the body is responding to it. If we end up taking this past a minute or two, no big deal. You get a little bit of bonus points. Okay, then we're just going to do some real simple arm circles. So the whole time here, imagine you're pushing through some kind of really thick liquid. Your palm is leading the direction the whole time. And we're just trying to keep real flat circles. Arms are locked out. We'll go 5 one direction and then same arm, 5 the other way. Nice, other arm. Make sure we go both directions. Then we'll get some shoulder rolls. So the same idea, just rolling through the shoulders, real controlled, big circular patterns here. Try and keep your elbows locked. And like almost imagine the fingers are very loose and kind of dangling. All the work is happening at the shoulders. Don't need to carry too much tension all the way down to the fingers. We'll go 5 to 8 each direction. Then we're going to move it to our hips. Just big hip circles. SpongeBob SquarePants style. Bring it around town. Oh yeah. Both directions. Nice, so we're going to do some standing kind of hip raises in a few different areas. We did this back last year, so some of you may have done these before or a variation of it. I want you to think control rather than speed. So this first one, we're just going to raise your knee up as high as you can, and then back down. Then we're going to flare your knee out to the side. We're going to lift it up and down. Then we're going to turn the foot forward again, still out to the side, up and down, and then we're going to send the knee back, raising your knee up and down. Then we'll do the other side. Raise it up, down, turn your foot out, up, down, turn your foot forward, up, down, and then back. That was pretty tough, especially trying to watch myself on the camera. So let's go through it, 3 cycles. Up, down, up, down, up, down, and down. As you do this, think about that supporting leg, trying to stay as locked out and as strong as you can. Like I said, momentum and speed are not your friend. We want to be able to control. Here we go, a little better. Each one as best you can. 3rd cycle, final one. I have to unpack that one this week, missing it. So we're just trying to get some control right around the hip. Nice. Then we're going to do kind of like stuff that's similar to what we've been playing with on the wall for our spine here. So we're going to reach over the top, and then do kind of like this, inflatable man thing we've done before. Each direction. There we go. We're just going to go through that 5 times. Reach, reach, twist and rotate. Each direction. Similar to when we do the wall stuff, you're trying to find the areas that you're generally either rushing through or losing your balance, and think about slowing it down, maybe even stopping there. If it's awkward here, can I hold it? Can I hold it? And just try and gain some control there. A few more cycles. You can start off on opposite sides if you want. Really make it your own, but just trying to wake up your trunk and your spine. Whoop! One more. Yep, almost did what we did last week. Nice. We're going to get some ostrich bounces here. About 10 of them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then what I want you to do is you're going to place your hands, if you can, if you need to go a little bit further out or even bend your legs, you can. But the idea is with straight arms, I want you to put as much weight over your hands as you can and just hold it for a second. Kind of developing some of the wrist and shoulder strength for some more handstand walking. So we'll get about 10 bounces. I'll show you kind of like an intermediate version. You can kind of walk out like we did the inchworm, arms are bent, and then just try to lean over your hands without face planting. Only start easy and make it more progressively challenging as you go. But let's get a few of these bounces. If you're feeling confident, you can get up onto your toes. Like I said, getting as much weight into your hands as you can. And just kind of building some strength through your fingers, your wrists, elbows, just so it translates to the handstands. Nice. Let's get down into a squat. If you can here, we're going to go on the balls of your feet, and we're just going to bounce. Bouncing, nice and easy. Down onto the floor. And get some 90-90 rotations. So lean over your shin, rotate to the other side. Lean over your shin, rotate to the other side. Again, speed is now your friend here. Imagine kind of keeping even control, even tempo through these transitions. And doing your best now to keep your knees open at a full 90 degrees here. And just hunting for the areas that maybe feel a little bit tighter. See what you have to do to kind of work through them. We're going to do it every day, so you're going to get a little bit of practice here. Solid. Final piece, a little bit of a longer warm-up, but it'll be worth it. We're going to go 30 seconds of single leg hopping. So it's going to go bouncing on one foot for 30 seconds. If it starts to get you a little bit, you can always use the other foot there to tap or even go off for a second or so. But just trying to build some of that springiness through one foot at a time. We're going to get 30 seconds. And once you achieve that, we're going to try and balance on that same foot. Leg is nice and straight, feeling the ground here a little bit. We're going to bounce for 30 seconds. If it's easy or manageable for you to do with your eyes open, go ahead and try it with your eyes closed. And if you do it with your eyes closed, if you feel like you're going to fall, try and open your eyes as opposed to just falling with your eyes closed, and actually try and save it. You know what I mean? So try to do everything you can to stay on that one foot, even if it means kind of changing the challenge that you would issue to yourself. Other foot. Bounce for 30 seconds. Hopefully starting to get warm by now. Breathe in a little bit. Whenever you get to the 30, you're going to try and balance, kind of take inventory of all the tension, and then, again, trying to close your eyes. If you're finding that even bouncing on one foot with the eyes open is challenging, you can just lightly touch the other toe to the ground whenever you need it, but trying to spend as much time and rely as much as you can on that bouncing leg. And those saves, or those near saves, are really valuable. So allow yourself, some leeway to be able to fall over. Don't get too close to any equipment. And even if it's with your eyes open, if you end up, way down here and you're saving, those are really valuable. What you'll find is you start to rein in that balance, and it's going to translate well to things like our pistol development. Enjoy the warm-up.